Hi everyone. So today I want to share with you a little bit my vision of tapestry of the world. I have done a few videos like that in the past, sharing a little bit about the new financial system coming in, Nazara Jazara. I was speaking about this in previous videos. I even made a song about this 2016. It's like track, techno track on 432 hertz. So, well, I know this won't happen exactly like that, just better than we can imagine. I just want to invite you to focus on creating the new. We have the choice in a given moment to feel good and focus on creating the new and speak about what is that we like to see in the world taking place, instead of focusing on what is. So this is an invitation to dive into what I am feeling is my contribution to the world in this tapestry of creation, and each and everyone is the creator of their own reality, and each and everyone have their own ways of creating, and each and everyone amongst us, amongst 8 billion people, we all contribute in our own ways. So I'm gonna go a little bit general and then I go a little bit more specific for the things that I really love, and maybe you can take an example of that, and you can also share your own creation tapestry with the world. It's in this time, space reality we live in, it's super important to speak out the words of the things we want to see manifest on the planet for the highest good for all. So my vision is always including the highest good for all, including what is that I have mostly dear to my heart, and then as I move forward from this, I witness in my reality things taking place. So let me begin from a few things that I see taking place in the near future, and in this transition period we are going through now. I believe this is the next 10 years, 2022-2032. I made a video in the past calling it the Agenda 2021-2032, in opposition to what we know as the other agenda. This is like more the agenda of the highest good for all, is what I see taking place, benefiting all humanity on the planet. So let me begin. First of all, I see that all charities worldwide that are really for working for the highest good for all, they will be funded, and there will be like support to expand in all areas of life they are assisting in all countries. So I see this like part of my reality, and I see also all this taking place everywhere. Anything that has to do with assisting people to make their lives easier all around the planet in all countries will be assisted. That's the first one I see. Then I see free energy taking place. We have a few news coming forward about Tesla energy to a global scale. We don't know yet how this will manifest exactly. There is an idea, I have an idea about this, but I prefer not to speak too much about how this will manifest. I just like to focus on the energy of free energy. So I see a lot of autonomy in our lives, a lot of mobility also in so many ways, also in our living spaces and everything. I see homes for all homeless. So this is something, there won't be any more problem with people being homeless in the streets. Everybody will be assisted through these charities that I'm speaking of, most probably. Maybe there are other ways as well. I see basic universal income for everyone on the planet. So this is something that I don't know also how this will really manifest really. I feel that each and everyone will have access to a specific amount of monies monthly income with no strings attached. Everybody will be free to use their time as they see best for themselves. Of course, they can work on the side doing other things that they really like to do, yet I believe that this will push people to do more of the things that they like to do the jobs that they like to do, to loving the job and loving what they do and doing what they love. I believe that this is going to be like a nice way forward to see everybody taking the places that they feel closest to the heart. I see the transformation of all the healing technologies. So we speak about a little bit here about medbeds and celestial chambers. I see rejuvenation and immortality for people, and many new ways of assisting people, while we also must be aware that we also in the process of ascending, so we also already have this technology within us in our DNA. So this technology will be more for those who need a nice push to make it through, to become aware of their ascension process, because there are many people still on the planet who are not aware of their ascension process. So I believe this is the little push, a little bit mostly for older generations that make it to the next stage according to the light coming on the planet, and then these technologies will help each and everyone. I believe no longer than 3 years from now we'll already be having access to these technologies. I see a more open contact with our galactic families. So more and more there will be open contact and open disclosure of all these things. And that goes in line with the general picture that we're going into on a planet that is of 5D, fifth dimensional, of peace, love and joy. This is the main vibration that I feel is now more and more taking control on the planet from the few ones that are doing the work, by the way they are not few, there are millions, and as you know, 1 million connect to source is more powerful than millions who are not, and if you have millions connect to source, then it's like billion, maybe even trillion of power that we have when we do the work like that, when you focus on our intention and being the open door. So one person, even one person on the planet is very powerful to make the vibration change. So I'm doing this right now, and you can do the same by creating your own videos and speaking out what is your vision for the highest good for all. I see pristine nature, so I see everything being cleaned out, the oceans, the rivers, nature, and coming back, really the connecting again with Mother Earth on a more elemental level, more awareness and more respect of Mother Earth, seeing and knowing her as an archangel, a living being that is allowing us to live upon her, to expand upon her with all her love. So I see more awareness about that. I see new educational systems. So these educational systems where children will be taught from the very early stages simple forms of going within and finding self-love. Basically just allow them to be who they are from very young age without trying to impose on them any theories that take them off their center. So the children already have it. I believe that also the educational system will assist them in a way that is going to become more playful and more close to nature. So like Waldorf schools, and I see a total transformation of the way education is being made on the planet. and assisting every child specifically to really follow what is that they want to do, and adults also having an open ear to all the children and having councils where children and adults come together and we speak openly and we listen to the children, because the children have a lot of knowledge. These are also all souls or new souls and that are coming on the planet that don't have all this baggage of negativity. So we have to be able and make the opportunity available to them to speak out and to listen to them. So, and then from there, from what they say, create the new earth educational systems. I foresee also communities that are autonomous, eco-sustainable and independent, with combining gardening, making like abundance of organic fruits and veggies all around, and also at some spaces using also technology for assisting that, for making this even more easier in areas that there is nothing for the people. So there is already, there is on the planet already an overabundance of foods and water and everything. It just has to be done correctly, and I feel this is the next change taking place, the next path, the next direction, as we shift from within out, as we balance ourselves and coming to this place of divine neutrality. This is a work from within to without. So I feel that we are going into that direction. So the work is within, and then as we do the work within, then our higher self is guiding all actions we take. From my perspective also, I see a lot of events. This is something that I really like to do personally. I am my path so far is I'm a holistic life coach and ascension guidance, and also a therapist, Reiki therapist. So I see all this happening through my music when I play music, and I basically like to offer DJ sessions that assist people on the journey of ascension, of self-love, of evolution. So this can be done only in an environment that is completely 100% healthy, so sober parties and 100% healthy events where everybody is allowed to participate. So I see myself contributing and organizing more of those events, and actually it's a project by itself. So I see this really more and more becoming the norm on the planet. So all this clubbing scene changing towards one that is completely healthy. So I feel and I know that alcohol will be completely gone, as well all the industry, the drugs and all stuff like this, they will all be gone, because this is all about being able to be in a safe environment and control everything on the planet, and that's where we are going. So celebration is something, is part of who we are, and if there is one thing people that love to do is dancing, in my opinion. So I even feel that our galactic brothers and sisters have a lot to learn from us, from dancing. So I feel this is a part of my reality, that I'm working on it and creating more these communities where we are coming together and dancing all 100% with intention, 100% healthy, and more in the direction of vegan. So it's vegan and healthy drinks like coconut juice and all stuff like this. So this is something that I feel is also gonna expand more and more in this new earth realities we will be living. And yeah, sky is the limit also for this. So this is gonna shift the whole dancing thing from where it was to something much better, where everybody's aware of the connection with the self, loving the self, and finding through dancing the way to express themselves and to create as well, because dancing can also be used in so many ways. I have done a few workshops here on the channel about manifesting through dancing. If you look behind, you will find some videos about using dancing and in gratitude state to create. So that's one more. What else do I see? I see again all children being safe and sound. So we know what happened for thousands of years. So this is something that is dear to my heart from the very beginning, that I began focusing on doing humanitarian work for over now 10 years and volunteering in projects and places wherever I go. So this is not just for the children, it's for everyone. Nobody's gonna be any more hungry and having no homes. So everybody will have homes, everybody will have abundance of food to eat on the table, and of course the children are the first ones that must be helped. So we have to be able to see where is the most help needed in our environments, and then focus on these things so children can be helped and supported in their journey. So because as children are helped, then more and more also the planet is raising a frequency. These are the star children, and the star children are definitely priority. That's about it for now. This is some things I share with you now, like that spontaneously, my own tapestry creation, and sharing with you also to manifest this. The more I do this work, the more this takes place. It's a vibration, a frequency that we feel in a timeline. I like to call it film of the fine timeline, but this is just not film of the fine. It's God's timeline, and as I align with higher self, I share this vision with you. And please make your own videos and start sharing your vision with the planet, what you feel is for the highest good for all. I think this is very important to start doing now. People need to hear you. People need to know your vision and your where your heart is at. And believe me, this is very much more entertaining than going and focusing on all the negativity taking place out there. We can make the shift anytime, and any moment we have the ability to feel good, and it feels, of course, much better when you focus on the things you want to create than focusing on what is happening out there, while also being an appreciation of what is. So I don't say don't appreciate your now moment. It's exactly the opposite I'm saying. I'm just saying that a few times a day it's nice to focus also on the things that we see coming, and focus the vision and feeling into the vibration, because vibration of a new reality in the now is bringing it closer and closer. So the more we go into this moment, in the now moment, and feeling into the vibration of what is we want to create, feeling the frequency of it, the specific frequency of what is we want to create, you know. So you want to have a new home for yourself, do that. You want to have, you see peace and love and joy on the planet for everybody, even better, because as you do that, as you send the frequency out on the planet for the highest good for all, that also automatically takes care of all the things that you want in your life. So the more generally we go, the more collectively we go and think about and act in our vibration, the more the things we want in our lives personally also happen. And one more thing I want to share, just like that, is hover cars, flying cars. They're also going to be part of our reality. We're going to have awesome mobility. So yeah, awesome mobility is definitely something that is also happening, taking place sooner than later, I believe. Okay, that's it. Namaste and much love, everyone. Much love.